Mason, in your opinion, do you feel like Retribution would have worked in front of like a crowd instead of maybe just in the Thunderdome?
The thing is you know, people ask if something will work. You know, anything will work if you push it hard enough. You know, if you push something for 4 years, it'll work eventually. I've always been fascinated by the alternate universe where Retribution didn't happen in the Thunderdome, just because I feel like, at least as a performer, we could have adjusted or pivoted in certain directions based on how the crowd was reacting to us. If they thought we were scary, then we could have played that up. If they thought we were goofs, then we could have played that up, because the Retribution concept is so fantastical, but also so nebulous and so nothing, that it really could have been whatever, you know, the show called for. We could have been Power Ranger villains. We could have been anarchists. We could have filled whatever niche they needed. So yeah, I fantasize about the universe where I actually did get to become the Black Cane, and the crowd loved me, and I got to use pyros when I did my hands thing. But yeah, you know, it is what it is. It's with a lot of things in WWE and in life, it's always about timing. So our timing just wasn't. Our timing was that we were going to be in the Thunderdome.
Here's what I don't understand about Retribution and the way that people remember it, right? These guys come out there and their segments always did crazy big numbers on YouTube. And really during the Thunderdome, that's all you can really look at in terms of what audience engagement is. Of course, Twitter's bearing it, everybody's bearing it. When you look at these segments where Retribution is with Bray Wyatt or Retribution is with the Hurt Business, I mean, that segment where Retribution's in the ring and Hurt Business comes out, they take off their suit jackets, they take off their Rolex watches, and they start going at it. Those kinds of segments were awesome. I would even argue that that Retribution kind of really enhanced and made the Hurt Business look like this amazing faction that it
I'll
was.
take credit for that.
Absolutely, you should take credit for that. And they would always do big numbers on YouTube. People were really interested. There's a reason why Mace always sells his action figures when we do meet and greets.
Yeah.
Because people love the look. It's so interesting and unique, and it's such a throwback to that era of wrestling where guys look like monsters and they have these masks. So I don't really think it got a fair shake. I remember when Mustafa turned and joined the Retribution and was
that was also a really big moment for us.
Was getting huge numbers as well. And I truly believe that they were kneecapped by the fact that it's an era of the company where if CM Punk came up nowadays, he would never have been able to do the pipe bomb, because I remember Mustafa being told explicitly, your stable is designed to destroy WWE from the inside out. You hate WWE, but in your promos, you can't bury the company. You can't say WWE is bad. You can't say anything about WWE being evil. You can't bury Vince. You can't talk about management, but you want to destroy WWE, but you can't say anything bad about it. Creatively, it was such a handicap that they weren't able to deliver the actual thesis of the group. And for that reason, it was never going to succeed, because it was never set up to succeed.
And even if you look at the people who are involved in that group,
Yeah.
it's like excellent people from top to bottom. You look at Mustafa is obviously setting the world on fire right now. Dijak is having match of the year every time he has a match. Shane Haste is, you know, burning the house down all over the world, and especially in New Japan. You have me, who's very handsome. Mia Yim, who just had that awesome match against Io a couple of weeks ago. The pieces for an all-time faction were really there, and unfortunately, we just didn't get that shake.
I guess